good day, Northlight. I'm here with Paulo, and we want to talk with you a little bit about the 4:30 service, which we've been talking about and praying for in our services the last few weeks. Paulo, the 4:30 journey started just before our lockdowns back in 2020.
Yeah.
Just where's this service at? Because we've said just recently it's decided to finish.
Yeah.
So tell us that story.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I can't believe I just smiled because 2 years ago, that was 2 years ago, and it was a fascinating start. We had that opening service where we had that massive storm and we couldn't, it felt like it was a bit too dangerous to get out. And then only a few weeks after that, we got hit by COVID. So, yeah, can I just say thank you for your prayers. Many of you have been praying. You know, we've been meeting as a congregation over the last 6 weeks or so just to talk about our future and where we're up to. And yeah, there's just a couple of realities to our life together, which mean we've realised we've come to the end of the 4:30 journey and the 4:30 project. So yeah, that's been a process of praying and thinking and talking about that over the last few weeks, and that's where
Let's
we've
just
come
delve
to.
into that a bit. It's on the one hand, it's been 2 years, but it's only been 6 months of meetings. So
Yeah,
2 years for people's lives to move on and change, like a number of people having babies,
yeah.
whatever, and yet only 6 months of trying to get a service off the ground in a live, in-person sense. So
Yeah, there's been so much to give thanks for. Like, we've loved our time together. It's been a very special time, particularly through COVID. I remember after that first lockdown, having only met as a new church for 6 weeks and then going into, 14 weeks of lockdown, we kind of emerged out of that and everybody was still there, right? We hadn't lost anybody. And the sense of community that gave us it was just a beautiful thing. And I think most of us look at the last 2 years, and most of us will give immense thanks to God for the love and the connection and the community that we've been able to share, particularly over two hard years. So yeah, but you look at the calendar, if you blocked out all of that lockdown, we've only had 6 months of kind of meeting, but we've had 2 years of lives continuing to evolve and merge. So we've had, I think 4 babies now, or we're about to have our 4th baby at the 4:30 congregation.
so they're going to move service naturally.
There's just realities about that then the 4:30 time slot doesn't work for a young family like that. And so they're moving to the 10 o'clock service, which is really exciting and a beautiful blessing to the All Saints 10 o'clock congregation. But yeah, therefore there's certain realities about our future, and as you know, we're in touch with each other and we know what the next 6 months and the next year look like. That's just going to happen more and more, and we just haven't had that chance to develop a healthy momentum that every church needs. And it breaks our heart. We're looking around at each other and going, "This is beautiful, this is good," but we also know that there's some underlying issues going on where we're entered a little bit of a red zone now, and that's only going to get worse. And so we want to make a good, healthy decision as we can right now about what we need to do.
So what are we, the church, praying for the 4:30 people? Because they seem to have gelled and worked really nicely and been very happy, and yet life has moved on. So what are we praying for them?
Yeah, look, we're grieving. There's a sense of loss here. We had beautiful dreams together about what we wanted to do, and that's coming to an end. And so we're grieving. So just pray that we look after each other and we help each other through that process. But also, the mission continues. Jesus still sends us on mission to reach out to, and so we're all looking to care for each other into whatever next space that is. Many people are going to land in the All Saints 10 o'clock congregation, so that's obviously got there's certain impacts there. We want that coming together to be a beautiful thing, a blessing to each group. But there were some that will, because of life circumstance, will be moving to other things, and we want to love them and care for them into those new situations as well.
Thank you. And I think also pray for Paulo, who I think, as I've been watching you, you've just been a tremendous pastor to the people there and have really nurtured people through this process of thinking it through.
Thank you.
This is not what we had hoped and planned originally, but better to have given it a good red hot go. And I thank you for your role in that. Friends, would you pray for the 430 church and also particularly All Saints 10, where many will go, and it'll be a change and a beautiful thing, but again, a difference. So if you would please pray. Thank you.